Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
This ain't a rap song, it's red.
I would say don't just start filming me
without
asking me
This ain't a rap song,
if you could film me.
There used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money, travel the world.
All right. I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but I think that this is a side of Will that not a lot of us actually see whenever it comes to Will. This side right here, we haven't really seen him do this, but I like the way that this played out. It's an old clip, but it's starting to go viral. Their situation with Jada Pinkett and Will is a prime example, like I said before, of trauma bonding, where they've been in a relationship for so long. But what's happened with Will and Jada, this is what's happening. Jada's like, I know Will loves me, he loves me, he loves me. As long as I'm with Will, I stay on top of the game. That's why she hasn't left. And this is how a lot of beta and alpha women relationships are. The man is always paying to keep the woman there. All right, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up to at least 400. Let's get those likes up. All right, the beta male is always paying for the woman to stay in a relationship. Will and Jada last because he has the fame to keep her famous and she has the control over his brain. But I think this right here is a prime example of what happens behind the scene when the cameras are not on. Let's get to it.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just.
Would you say?
See, if you stop and look at the situation that's happening here, all right, if you stop and look at it, this is a moment where Will is pretty much saying, all right, listen, no cameras now. Let's just be regular people. And you want to start pulling the cameras out to show off to the world. She's on IG and she's promoting a psychiatrist that's about to come on to the show. All right. But Will's kind of like, hey, we are in our private home now. Let me know that you're doing that because I'm not ready for the camera. But Jada's like, no, this is what women love. Like, look at Kanye and Kim. Kanye wanted to go out in the middle of nowhere, right? And have his family go out in Wisconsin and live on a farm. But what did Kim K say? Sorry, buddy. I'm still the same girl that I was before you met me. And I'm going to stay in the Hollywood scene. I love the attention. I love the drama. I love all the money that comes from the attention and the drama that's coming into their life. When women start to become addicted to attention, they will not break that cycle, especially if it's good attention. When it comes to Kim and it comes to Jada, one thing about these women they are pretty. So they're going to always get the attention. As long as they're getting the attention and someone's there to applaud, they don't know what they're doing wrong. That's the difference between a man and a woman. A woman lives her life based off of emotions. If she can make you emotional, then she can always turn it around and make you the bad guy. Why? Because when women get overly emotional around emotional men, they're still in control. When a man becomes emotional just like a woman, he loses complete control of himself. Understand that. When a man can get around a woman and that woman not say anything out of her mouth that budges him, she's going to have a lot of respect for a man like that. When she could look at a man and say, you're ugly, you got a small dick, you ain't shit, you broke. You're this. When a woman can get around a man and be very disrespectful and that man doesn't budge at all, she's going to have a lot of respect for him because he can handle his emotion. The moment a man becomes emotional, then a woman loses all respect for him. A man has to always, damn near always, remember, stay in alpha frame. You have to be able to look at her like she's a little kid. The moment you start glorifying any and everything that she does, you're going to lose because she's going to draw you in emotionally.
That she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another.
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
See, now she's trying to be sarcastic. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to have sarcasm while making Will look like he's angry. This is how she controls the relationship. Now, if we go back, look at her face right here. Look at the little smirk and look at the eyes. So you can kind of tell she's happy that she was able to throw Will off a little bit and piss him off a little bit. Look at the little smirk. But let's go back. Let's go back to Will. Notice Will's face is very serious. Let's go back here. We're going to go back and break Will down. Because Will looked like he literally just woke up and he's walking through the house and he's trying to figure it out. Big shout outs to my man, Mr. Good Bread. He says, supporting the real. Y'all at least hit the like button. Don't be broke spirited. Big shout outs, bro. Big shout outs to my man, Mr. Good Bread. Let's get to it.
Because she don't just.
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
You see how she turns the camera? She turns the camera around to look at the camera. So what she's doing is she's becoming one-on-one with the audience. That's the whole point of turning the camera around. It's kind of like, look how angry he is, and turn it around and she's looking at everybody else like, look at him. Look at how he act. All right? This is what women do to win whenever it comes to the public. This is why you have to stay in alpha frame, because nowadays women can set up any situation to make you look like the aggressor. She's making it look like, all right, we've been getting help from this lady, but obviously it's not working. Watch this.
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
You see how she's being sarcastic? The reason why she's being so sarcastic is because she knows she done caught Will at the wrong time, and she's there to make him look like he's more of the aggressor. Like maybe in a relationship, he's the one with the problem, which is why they always need a psychiatrist. But that's the control that she has over Will. That's what you guys have to understand. The best control that she has over Will, this is the thing that she has over Will. She's able to make Will feel like everything that he does and says towards her is something bad. That's what a narcissist does. No matter what you do, and a lot of you guys have been in this relationship, no matter what you did in the relationship, she was always able to twist it around and make it look like you did something bad that upsetted her. That's what Will and Jada have been battling. They've been dealing with this so long that they're starting to trauma bond from it, which means the drama is actually keeping the relationship glued together. Now, when it comes to, because I got another video that I want to pull up too, that I just did a video on the other day. So in that video, let me go back to it. My man Chris Luck definitely with the $10, bro. My man Chris Luck says straight facts. Really appreciate it, big dog. Really appreciate it. Now, we saw in this video that she caught Will off guard, and now she has the little smirk, like, look at him, because she's added a little bit of entertainment to what she's doing. That's the sneaky thing about her, man. Like, she's one of those women. She just, evil is just there. Evil is just in the air. Look at the smirk. And she know that man ain't happy. That goes all the way back to this video that I did yesterday. Now watch this.
The day after her 37th birthday, I hired a team to orchestrate her 40th birthday.
Look how happy Will is. You see how happy Will is to say, listen, I hired this. I was getting ready to get this done. I was so excited. A lot of you guys, think about that. Think about your ex-girlfriend that played you or the girl that played you, how excited you were whenever it came down to you trying to make her happy, where you come thinking of some clever ideas like, what's the most cleverest thing that I could do to put a smile on this woman's face that she will remember for the rest of her life. Look how many guys have spent money on engagements, just trying to show off to a woman and ask her to marry him, and fail completely. That's what Will's doing. Will's looking at it like, I'm trying to do my best to change this woman. All right. And a lot of you guys have been in this position where you found the girl that you like so much that all you do is spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to make her happy, because it seems like she's never happy.
I had hired a documentary team.
Look at her mom. Like, this is the sad part. It got her, even her mom be looking at Will like, Will, you're a fucking sucker. Will, you're a simp. In this video, you're going to watch Jada, you're going to watch the daughter, and you're going to watch the mom all look at Will like he's retarded for trying to make Jada happy. Like, that doesn't even sound right. Look how the mom is looking at Will after Will says, I spent 3 years trying to plan your daughter the best party. Look at the look on her face. Disgusted.
I traced mommy's family roots. Her 40th birthday was going to be my thing.
It was going to be a splash.
It was going to be a splash.
And look how sarcastic she was. You see how sarcastic Jada is? It's going to be a splash. Gave the little smirk. And if you notice, isn't this the same smirk that she had whenever Chris Rock said the G.I. Jane joke? Same smirk. The devilish smirk.
Mary J. Blige performed. I debuted the film, all of that. It was going to be the thing that lifted her out of this midlife crisis, and it was going to be my deepest, most beautiful proclamation of love. And she's told me that the party was the most ridiculous display of my ego.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at that. You see all of that passion. All of the passion that Will put. Look at all the passion that he has. Look at the daughter. Mom, grandma, and Jada all looking at Will, the successor now. He's the successor. He's the billionaire. He's the one that loves all of them. He's the one that's really stretching it out to say, hey, I'm really expressing my love. And all three of them looked at him like he was some dickhead. But look at the passion that he put into it. Why? Because he really, really cared.
Mary J. Blige performed. I debuted the film, all of that. It was going to be the thing that lifted her out of this midlife crisis, and it was going to be my deepest, most beautiful proclamation of love. And she's told me that the party was the most ridiculous display of my ego.
Ooh.
Crushed, right? And to this day, I know I was crushed because it was true.
You hear that? You hear that? She convinced him that him taking his time out to make sure that she's happy and plan to make her happy was showing how big of an ego he has. How is it showing that he has an ego when he's trying to express to a woman how much he actually loves her? All right. Why? Because like he said, she was suffering depression. She was having a midlife crisis. He didn't know what to do because her moods were all over the place. All he wanted to do was make her happy. But in the process of making her happy, she managed to twist it around and say, no, you're actually doing something bad. All the good stuff you're trying to do, all the love you're trying to give to me is actually a bad thing. That's bad that you're doing that. You know why it's bad? It's because she's already given up on the relationship. She's pretty much telling Will, listen, there ain't really much you can do. I'm just not in love. When somebody is not in love and you don't like somebody, but they just keep doing nice things and doing nice things over and over again, they start to become annoyed. Have any of you guys ever had a girl that really liked you and was damn near in love with you? Damn near in love with you. But no matter how much nice stuff she did, you was kind of looking at her like, all right, it's getting annoying because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, I'm still not going to fall for you. And I'm still not going to love you the same way back that you want me to love you now. That's what Jada has been telling Will. Listen, you don't need to do all of this because at the end of the day, I need fucking drama. I need you to be conflicted. I need that pop. I need that wild. I need that craziness. I don't need anybody to love me. Why? Because when you're showing that you love, you're showing that you're weak whenever it comes to a woman. And I've told you guys on multiple occasions, on a lot of occasions, I've told you guys that the more you say the word, I love you to a woman, the less value that the word love actually has.